Hello dear BNU students, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. Dear friends, in this video we are going to revise the complete syllabus of second semester BA Generic English NEP syllabus. Exams are approaching, exams are very near. So that's the right time to do the last minute revision. This is the last minute revision of second semester BA Generic English, and this revision is based on the three question papers. One is a model question paper, second is 2022 examination, 2023 examination question paper. So based on these three question papers, we are going to revise the complete syllabus, and this last minute revision video will definitely help you to score well. It will also help you to recall the whole syllabus so that you will have an idea that how to answer the questions. So without much delay, let's begin it. Before that, let's have a glance at the syllabus of second semester BA Generic English under BNU, Bangalore North University. So you have these topics, workbook for the 40 marks, and under workbook you have passage, listening skills, vocabulary, reported speech, dialogue writing, verbal, non-verbal communication, creative writing, essay writing, writing a speech. Under coursebook you have 5 lessons, the worm, the boy who broke the bank, two friends, the all-seeing blind, Kailash Satyarthi's Nobel acceptance speech. So that's a brief idea about your syllabus. Let's begin it. Your question paper is divided into the two sections. Section A, workbook for 40 marks, and section B, that is a course book for the 20 marks. So your question paper will begin with a passage. A passage will be given. You need to read the passage carefully and you need to answer 5 questions based on the passage, and each question will have the weightage for 1 mark. So reading comprehension, 5 marks. Afterwards, you will have the question called as do as directed, and under this question, 1 mark for the antonym, 1 mark for synonym, 1 mark for applying prefix, 1 mark for applying suffix, and 1 mark for applying collocation. So 5 marks questions under the caption do as directed, antonym, synonym, prefix, suffix, and collocation. Let's see the sample question, how the question will appear. It will appear something like this. So this is a screenshot from the 2023 question paper. This is how the question will appear here. The antonym of the punishment, reward. The synonym of the goal is here. What's the synonym of the goal is here? Aim, right? Then prefix for the relevant, irrelevant. Suffix for the home, homeless. Collocation, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? So like this, you'll be given here those 5 questions. Next question, you'll be having here any 2 of the following questions. You'll be having questions from the listening skills, listening and hearing, and the type of listening. So 2 questions will be here. Each question will have the weightage for 1 mark. So here 2 marks questions from the listening skill topic. So watch my video on the listening skill where you will get all the short questions, and the link is in the description box. Then the next question, you will be having here 4 questions based on homophones, abbreviations, one word substitution, and the completion of the proverb. How will it be? Let's have a glance like this. This is homophone. You need to find out which word will fit here. After a while, I got bored, B-O-R-E-D. I got bored and left. Which word is here? B-O-R-E-D. I will write it up on the board, B-O-A-R-D. Okay, PC, the full form, personal computer. LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. If I'm right, please do correct. If I'm wrong, write in the description or write in the comment box. A place where objects are exhibited, museum. One who loves his country, patriot. So like this, you need to write the one word. Then good things come to those who wait. A bird in hand, worth 2 in the bush. So this is here homophones, abbreviation, and one word substitution, and this is a completion of the proverb. So quite typical question. You need to pay attention and you need to give some time to those questions. You need to think a lot that which word is suitable here. Don't simply fill the blank here. So these are the 4 marks questions. Next question we have here, you need to change the direct into the indirect speech. A dialogue you need to convert into the indirect speech, that is for 3 marks. For example, you have this question and you have this answer. You can go through it, how to do it. And I have done a special video on the direct indirect speech. Watch my video on the direct and indirect speech. Sometimes we also call it as a reported speech. That's for 3 marks. Next question, again, you have a question here, dialogue writing. Here, an incomplete dialogues will be given. 4 incomplete dialogues will be given. You need to fill that gap here. You need to complete the dialogue and you will be getting the 4 marks. So 4 marks for completing the incomplete dialogue. Next question in the workbook section you have here, 4 questions will be given here, and these 4 questions will be asked on the topic communication skills, verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and under non-verbal you have body language. Here you have facial expression, posture, gesture, movement. Now there are few technical words you should understand. Kinesics means body language. Proxemics means to say use of space, distance in communication. Paralanguage means usage of intonation, pitch, speed, tone in your communication. Chronemics means the study of the use of time in the non-verbal communication. So these are very important questions, and each question has a weightage for 1 mark. 4 questions will be asked here for the 4 marks. I have done a very special video on this topic, verbal and the non-verbal communication. Watch my video on this topic. The link is in the description box. You will definitely get 4 out of 4. Next question you have here, a paragraph will be given with the blank paragraph, with the blanks, with the fill of the blanks paragraph will be given here. Using the paragraph, you need to develop, you need to rewrite the paragraph, you need to develop the incomplete paragraph. You need to complete the whole paragraph. That is for the 3 marks. So develop a meaningful paragraph using the hints. Then short essay you have to write on the given topic. 3 topics will be given and you need to write the short essay. Keep in the mind while writing short essay, you should write title of the essay, introduction, body, conclusion. So don't write 1 page, hardly 1 paragraph. It's a short essay for the 5 marks and meaningful paragraph for 3 marks. Then you have here, you need to write a speech. You have to write a speech, and speech, again, the 2 topics will be given. On the particular 2 topics, you have to write the speech here, and the speech writing is for 3 marks. So when you're writing a speech, keep in the mind, one thing, you have to greet the audience. Good morning, everyone. Then secondly, you have to introduce yourself. My name is so-and-so. Today, I'm speaking on this topic. Then you talk about the speech and you thank the audience. Thank you so much for your patience, for listening to me patiently, right? Or for giving me the opportunity. So greeting the audience, introducing yourself, about the speech, and thanking the audience. These are the important aspects of your speech. Speech writing for 3 marks. Then you have here, analyze the poem given. So you need one unseen poem will be given, not very long poem, hardly 5-6 lines poem will be given. You need to analyze the poem. When you are analyzing the poem, you should think about the title of the poem, theme of the poem, conclusion. If you find any simile, metaphor, alliteration, find out and mention. Don't write too much. It's only for 2 marks. Only for 2 marks, just like 5-6 lines. 5-6 lines explanation. I will say here, 5 or 6 lines explanation, you can write it. And to understand this question, you can watch my videos on the question paper solution 2022-2023 question paper solution of BNU. You can watch that video. Definitely will get an idea. Next question we have here. So this is how 40 marks questions from the workbook. So workbook questions are very important. Solve the questions patiently. Give the time. Don't be in hurry, because correct questions will give you out of marks. Incorrect questions will give you 0 marks. 40 out of 40, you can definitely get it if you invest time while solving the workbook questions. Now we have the second part of the question paper, that is called here course book, which has the weightage for 20 marks. And you have your 5 lessons, and how the questions will be asked here. 2 marks, 5 questions, 5 marks, 2 questions. 2 marks, how many? 5 questions, and 5 marks, 2 questions. You don't have 10 marks questions here. So you need to remember the summary of each and every chapters. So it's a last minute revision video. Let me summarize each and every chapter very fast, very rapidly. The Worm, a poem by Nizam Eskiel. The poem titled The Worm is composed by Nizam Eskiel, Indian English poet, dramatist, editor, as well as an art critic. The poem opens with the speaker seeing a worm crawling after rain with astounding strength directed by the inner eye towards a drier place. The worm's straight route makes the speaker jealous. He realizes how different he is from it. He can use only absurd, devious route to reach his destination. Is there anywhere a worm blinder than he? While the speaker realizes that he is a worm who pretends that he is not one and ventures to advise others on the ways and means of succeeding. Later, the speaker kills the worm, stops its easy mocking victories. The speaker asks the worm's strength after death. Further, he mentions that the creator, the God who has created the worm, is aware of the cunning intricacies, the complexities, and the anger of a man. The speaker accepts that he can emulate the worm's directness only in anger. Hence, he has killed the worm. The speaker comes to the conclusion here he is most like the worm through his anger. He ends the poem with a repetition saying, I have killed the worm. Second chapter we have here, The Boy Who Broke the Bank, story by Ruskin Bond. It's a very interesting story. It relates to the murmuring of a sweeper boy, Nathu, about the irregular payment of his salary by the bank. It takes the shape of a rumor and results into the collapse of a bank. In the end of the story, Nathu, who is responsible for the whole episode, who wonders innocently about the incident. So Seth Govindram owns a bank at Peoplenagar town. The bank is financially very sound and has won the trust of the depositors. Nathu is a sweeper in the bank. One day, while sweeping the steps of the bank, he grumbles about the irregular payment of his salary by the bank authorities. Sitaram, the washerman's son, he learns about Nathu's complaints that Nathu is not getting salary properly. So in his loose talk, Sitaram in his loose talk with Mrs. Srivatsava, he says that bank could not pay even to his employees also. Mrs. Srivatsava misunderstands Sitaram's statement. She believes that the People Nagar bank is about to collapse, is about to bankrupt. The rumor spreads like a wildfire in the entire town. The customers in shock demand their money back. They start stoning the bank building and break the glasses. The next day, when Nathu goes to the bank for his duty, he finds a lot of broken glasses and stones. He wonders how it happened. He murmurs angrily that the bank authorities are not paying him regularly on one hand and also increasing his work. For him, the event is a mystery. Next, third lesson we have here, Two Friends by Guy de Maupassant. Two Friends is an 1882 short story about two old friends who take one last fishing trip together during the Prussian siege of Paris. Monsieur Marisot and Monsieur Sauvage, they meet on a Parisian street and decide to risk going fishing together in the countryside like they did before the war. So they go back for the fishing, which they used to do before the war. Caught up in fishing and discussing politics, the friends are captured and brought before the Prussian officer who demands that they should tell him the French password. So they were caught by the officers, and the Prussian officer, they're asking, show, give me the French password. They both don't give, and they are executed. They are killed by the officers, by the Prussians, and their dead bodies were thrown into the river. The story depicts the dehumanizing effect of war. Watch the whole lesson story question answers in the description box. The links are given in the description box. I have done the videos of all the 5 lessons. Fourth lesson we have here, The All-Seeing Blind by Abid Surati. This story is about Loknath, who is blind, but he's not blind by birth. After taking baths, Loknath reminded of the dreams he had. He had the dreams that if a person who was born blind could have a dream, But he was not born blind. He remembered everything he had seen at the age of 10. After performing puja, he used to have breakfast before his mother. This time she asked about the dream. He interpreted the dream as he was asked to say a wish and will get whatever he wants. She thought he would have asked for a pair of eyes at least, but Loknath says it would be equal to fall in Bholanath's esteem. According to him, seeking happiness for himself in a world full of people living in misery. So his daily routine that he helped a child to cross a road. He had reached the florist. Then 30 steps from here, the shoe shine boy Junia used to sit and he used to discuss about movies. The shoe shine boy complained about his low income. He suggested him to do the flower business, the petals, rose petals collected, and finally he collected and he made the gulkan and he used to sell that gulkan to veggies. Then Loknath was running a telephone he was running a telephone booth, and that was given by the municipality and the Samaritans of Bombay. And there he used to get so many calls. People used to attend the call. Then, but he never used to get irritated by the different responses. A young man, um, a young man used to visit his telephone booth, and he visited he visited his telephone booth, and he gave him some money, like one call for 1 rupee he used to collect, and he received 20 rupees, and those 20 rupees were very much new brand, something like the newly printed one. And finally, police officer also entered over there, and he also asked about somebody um, who has looted the bank. Then Poonam entered. Poonam, a young girl who used to come to telephone booth and she used to wait for her boyfriend's call. So here he also settles the Poonam and her boyfriend's issue also. Then uh, he also helps the shoe shine boy. Then the police officer Godbole, he also speaks to him that um, a kind of a bank robbery has happened. So here Loknath helps Godbole, the policeman, to find the culprit. And finally, even he also helped Poonam to get his boyfriend to be with the boyfriend, and the whole issue was being settled. So you can go through the whole story here. You can pause the video. That's going to help a lot. Fifth lesson we have here, Kailash Satyarthi's Nobel acceptance speech. So the theme of the speech we find here, the child labor, slavery, trafficking, child marriage, sexual abuse, illiteracy are the important social issues which Kailash Satyarthi has highlighted in his speech. His aspiration and resolution is to liberate humanity from the man-made crisis. He requests at the end of the speech saying that let's work together in the pursuit of global progress. Not a single person should be left out or left behind any corner of the world, from east to west, from south to north. So this is how you can watch my all the videos on all those 5 lessons. I'm unable to tell the complete summary in this last revision, and you can watch the complete summary and the lessons, question answers. All the links are available in the description box. And this is a blueprint of a question paper. You can pause the video and you can have a look at the blueprint. So friends, this is how I have tried to give you the last minute revision of second semester BA generic English examination for the BNE students, where the examination is approaching very soon. So I wish you good luck. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay connected with Mukesh English and subscribe the channel if you're not yet subscribed, because our journey will continue till the 4th semester. Thanks again.